The Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security, or CARES Act, is a $2 trillion economic relief package that was signed into law on March 27th and designed to mitigate the economic impacts of COVID-19. Emergency financial support is available to qualified households, and Sarasota County government wants to support you in your effort to recover if you've been economically impacted by the pandemic. In this video, we'll explain the application process to help get your household on the road to economic recovery. If you have any questions after watching this video, you can reach the Sarasota County CARES call center at 941-861-CARE, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's 941-861-2273. Before you begin the application process, please carefully review the eligibility requirements for CARES Act funds. The Act provides that payments from the fund may only be used for households meeting all of the following criteria. Your household was negatively impacted financially by COVID-19. The household applicant must be a Sarasota County resident and at least 18 years of age. The applicant must be a U.S. citizen or qualified alien. Total income for all adult household members at the time of the application cannot exceed 120% of the area median income, or about $92,000 for a family of 4. You and/or your household must have proof of loss of employment income or reduction of employment income due to COVID-19. And there is a need in your household for assistance for any of the following: rent or mortgage, utilities such as water, sewer, gas, and electric, vehicle payment and repair, childcare, telecommunications payments, and/or workforce assistance costs to gain new employment. If you do not meet all of these criteria, you are not currently eligible for Sarasota County CARES assistance. Please note, total assistance per household will not exceed $5,000, and payments will only be made for cost incurred during the period that begins on March 1st, 2020 and ends on December 30th, 2020. You can review these criteria by visiting scgov.net/cares and clicking the Individual Assistance icon. There you will also find a list of documents you'll need to support your funding request. Please review this list before starting your application. Now it's time to begin by clicking Apply. Your first step will be creating your account. Click the Register tab on the right of the screen and create a username and appropriately secure password. You will use this each time you log on to Neighborly, the program being used to process your application. You will receive an email to confirm your account. You can then return to the Sign-In tab to proceed with your application. The first section will go over the eligibility requirements that you reviewed before starting. Double check to make sure your household is eligible. You'll click Complete and Continue to move on to the Pre-Application section. This is where you'll verify your eligibility as well as have a chance to review the documents you'll need again. At the end of each section, you'll have the option to save the information you've entered and to complete and continue to the next section. Remember, you can save your partially complete application and come back to it at any time. Section A is where you will enter your contact information. This will include your name, address, contact phone number, and email address. You will also need to indicate if you're receiving technical assistance in completing the application. Next comes the very important section where you will describe how COVID-19 has impacted your household. Please check the boxes that apply and describe in your own words your loss of income situation. You will check the boxes to identify which household expenses have been impacted and you now need help to pay. In Section C, you'll enter the information for all household members, including name, birth date, social security number, employment status, and relationship to the applicant. Click to add all household members, including those under the age of 18. Section D is where you'll enter income for all household members over the age of 18. You may add multiple income sources. Individual incomes will automatically calculate to the total household income. The calculator icon can be used to calculate annual income based on partial year's income or hourly pay rate. Total income for eligibility must total no more than 120% of the area median income. Section E through J will be your opportunity to request payment assistance in the various categories listed in the eligibility requirements. Please carefully and accurately enter your information. This includes company, landlord or vendor names, account numbers, past due amounts, and current bill amounts. If you have applied for or received other COVID-19 assistance in any area, you will check yes. Please provide a brief explanation of this assistance. If you do not need assistance in a category, skip it and move on to the next. Again, take your time and enter carefully and accurately. Documentation corresponding to each area of requested assistance will be uploaded in Section K and must match the information you are entering. Now it's time to begin uploading all required documents. You will need to upload the documents marked required, such as ID and check stubs. Some, such as the IRS Form W-9, will require you to print, sign, and scan before uploading. The required documents for each area that you are requesting assistance are listed and must be included in order to process your application. To add a document, simply click Upload and select a file from your computer. A completed IRS Form W-9 may be requested for certain vendors for which you are requesting payment. Payments will be made directly to vendors. No payments will be made to the individual applicant, with the exception of government-owned utilities. The last section is the application submittal. You'll certify all the information you provided is truthful and acknowledge the application review process, as well as Florida's public records laws as they relate to the information you're submitting. Please review each certification carefully. The final step is to digitally sign and date your application and click Complete and Submit. Once your application is submitted, you will receive a confirmation email. You can log into Neighborly at any time to check your status. If additional information or documentation is needed, you will be notified via email. You will receive an email notification regarding the approval status of your application. If you have any questions about the application process, please call the Sarasota County CARES Call Center at 941-861-CARE, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. through 7 p.m. That's 941-861-2273.